What's up guys, welcome to this new YouTube video. So today is an exciting review, a review which I've been waiting for. It's a review about one of the most famous football shirts. Right, so now the Kombat line, made from Kappa, Robert Kappa. It's a shirt which was designed in the 2000s. And it was the first skin fit or slim fit shirt to be created for soccer players from Kappa. It's a shirt which makes the soccer players more aerodynamic, makes soccer players more fast to go get the ball, makes all soccer players look stunning. I'll go and get it now. This is the Kombat famous shirt. This is the 2020 model year. This is incredible. This shirt is outstanding. Let's start with the fact that this material is so warm. It keeps you warm when you need it, and it keeps you nice and hydrated when you need it. It's not hot on players, but it doesn't make them feel cold. Even being that this material is really thin and is perforated behind the whole shirt. This is made from Kappa. It's for SSC Napoli. It's an incredible shirt. As you can see, SSC Napoli's sponsors are major sponsor Kappa, Lette, which is a water company, and MSC Cruises. It's an incredible shirt, and as you can see, it's also sponsored by Kimbo, coffee company. Now, a few of the major specs of this shirt. This shirt has outstanding technologies put in to make this incredible shirt. Let's start with the first one. Most shirt producers do not perforate the little badge, as you can see here. It's full of holes for air to flow to the soccer player's body and out. Guess what? All other companies don't do this. Kappa is the first to hold in the sponsors so the soccer players won't have any spots where there's no air coming in. The whole shirt is actually air-through. So air passes through it when I'm doing this and when it's on my body. The Kappa logo. One is on the shoulder, the other one is on the other shoulder. We have SSC Napoli on the back, and when there's a soccer player, you will get the name here. The Napoli Badge, made of technology and super technology materials. For example, it has this rubber material perforated on top with some cloth technology material, which is really similar to the one applicated to make the shirt. The Kappa logo, you can watch this a lot of times, never goes away. It's stamped on it to not make the soccer players feel warm in that bit. Because, as you can see, in every single bit where the Kappa logo is open, they've put the material that they made the shirt with. So in every single bit, air passes through this shirt. This is a all'avanguardia technology. It's incredible. On the back, we have the SSC Napoli, as you can see, saying the soccer team. And we have this material, which is a fully fresh material. This material is identical to the front one. It's just air passing through it with no sweat. It's a sweat-proof shirt. It also has design. As you can see here on the neck, you get a few design as a shirt in the olden days. Now I'm gonna put this on. But after I do, I will also tell you the history of the Kombat shirt. Yes, this is it, and it is incredibly warm. Right now, I'm outside in Italy with -4 degrees, just chilling out in a shorts and a short shirt. Now that might seem strange, but this material is a technology which is gone for right now 20 years. So, I feel totally warm. It's like I was wearing a nice shirt with on top a jumper. My arms perfectly normal, my shirt perfectly nice, it really feels warm where I have it. My pants keeping my legs warm. Now the pants. These are the pants with the Napoli logo, which is the same technology applicated on the top one, and with the Kappa people on the side. Kappa. Now, it's really their technology. They were the first one to invent the slim shirt for soccer players, not the really big one. And this was revolutionary. In fact, when I got it on, I was like, I'm gonna freeze outside. It's perfectly warm. I feel so warm. As you can see from the back, we had the Kappa logo to say that you're bringing the history of a Kombat shirt from Kappa. Behind, I have the Kimbo logo, and here the SSC Napoli. I really feel good in this. With -4 degrees outside, it's perfect. Maybe a little bit warmer would be best, but it is incredible. On my shoulders, I got the Kappa logo again, and I have another one here. As you can see, now that I have it on top, the letter shirt is all perforated for air to come in me, as the MSC logo. MSC Cruising, Latte Water, and Kimbo Coffee. Behind me, all these logos have little holes in it to make air go through, even with a huge logo on myself. Right now, as you can see, there's 3 shirts that Napoli makes. One which is the basic one, the blue one. There's this, which is the white, grey and blue one. And then there's the green, black and blue one. Now, the green, black, blue one has the same pattern, but has green, black and blue colors. Then there is the blue one, which is major blue colors and white a little bit. And this is the, let's say, the one which stands out more, the white one, which really gives a standout to the sponsors, to how the shirt is being made, and to how comfortable this is, because this is incredibly comfortable. The pants. The pants are so warm. I have my hands a little bit cold now. Put them on my pants. It's like a heater. Incredibly warm. This is the future 2020 Kombat shirt. But now, in the 20 years time from when it was created and invented, let's see the history. Now, let's talk about a little bit of the history of the Kombat shirt. Kombat was a bit of a saying for Basic Net. Basic Net is a company owning Robert Kappa, Jesus Jeans, Brico, Sebago, Superga, and Kuwait. For them, Kombat. It's a combat to do everything. They fight to do everything. They fight and win everything. And that's why they thought about the name Kombat for this shirt. But back in the 1970s, 1990s, between those times, there was innovation. So, Maurizio Vitale and Marco Boglione were 2 heads of the departments. Maurizio Vitale was a young entrepreneur in Turin, making clothing, and Marco Boglione was his helper, his younger helper. Now, what did they do? They thought about it, and they said, what if we put our logos onto shirts, onto soccer shirts? That was one of a kind idea. In fact, they asked Juventus. Juventus accepted, and that was the first ever sponsor in soccer industry. They had the Juventus logo and the Kappa logo there shining out together. Then, in the 2000s, what happened? In the 2000s, Marco Boglione and obviously helping him Maurizio Vitale decided to do a shirt, a revolutionary shirt, a slim fit, a slim skin shirt, which would go and through all the soccer player's body and would perfectly be fitted perfectly to his body. Obviously, they had to do a few researches, but eventually they got it. And the first Kombat shirt got out. Here it is, the first Kombat shirt. This is the 2020 model. But what was the improvements from the normal shirt? For example, when it rained before the 2000s, what happened? The shirts would have gone soaked and would have heavied a few kilos more. So that would have slowed down the soccer players, and then they feel really wet and cold. What this does is when it rains, it really says, oh, did it rain? Nothing happens. When it rains, this shirt does not get wet. It's wet-proof. And that means no kilos added to the soccer player and no feeling wet to the soccer player. They probably sweating, but obviously that's another thing. So when they move, run in the rain, these shirts are totally waterproof. Another thing, these were really stretchy materials. Obviously, in soccer, you are not allowed to grab some other player and push him, right? With the normal flimsy shirts that they used to wear, they would not be able to see very much because they weren't stretchy shirts. But with the new Kombat, get it? Yes, I think if it was a penalty, they could say it, because look at that. That's big stretching capability. And that meant that all the judges would know when they're getting pulled, and so would know when to give a penalty. Another thing for this shirt, for example, as you can see, it's perforated. Being that it really fits the soccer player's body, when they run, it's an aerodynamic. It's like placing a plane with a flat nose and placing a plane with a pointy nose. A flat nose would all flimsy around and everything, but a pointy nose would cut through the air, being that it's only on the soccer player's body and they would run. That's the innovation of the Kombat. And also this shirt. This shirt now everybody and every shirt maker now makes these slim shirts. Every sponsor makes them. But you know where everyone got it from? They got it from Kappa. Every single company said Kappa is the best. When this got out, it was incredible. Kappa leaded the world with USA sponsor. USA Athletic Soccer Team was sponsored by Kappa. Touring whole USA. You imagine that. The Italian team. Most of the Italian soccer teams were all sponsored by Kappa with their revolutionary shirt. Team from all Europe wanted to be sponsored by Kappa and were. In fact, Kappa in nowadays sponsors still quite a lot. Napoli, Turin, Genova, a few Italian teams. And even today, this is spettacolare. The word for Italian for spectacular. This is an amazing shirt. And I can tell you one more thing. If it wasn't for Kappa, soccer players will still be going at 2 kilometers an hour on a field instead of 100 with this amazing shirt. I would like to thank Kappa for making this video possible by furnishing me with the Kombat shirt. I would like to thank Marco Boglione and all the project marketing members at Kappa for making this possible for me. Thank you so much, Kappa. See you in the next video.